Hi guys, I am wearing a shirt. I just want that to be known before the video starts. Yeah, so the first thing you want to start off with is hair with some braids in it, or whatever you want to do, like it's your world. Second thing you want to do is have some color strings. I got mine from the dollar store. Some scissors. I have many colors, not just these. These are the other colors that I have. And some needles. It sounds so funny. Some needles, but yeah. And I got needles for weave because of the fact that the part where you put the thread needs to be thick enough to put the thread through. Just depends on what type of thread you want to get, so it's up to you. First, take your threaded needle and I begin under, and then connect the braid again under, and you're gonna want to leave that end of the string kind of just loose because we're gonna do something with that later. So then I kind of just do a design however I feel like it. For this one, I just did zigzags and then I interloop those zigzags together, and it's kind of just something that you have to watch to see how to do and get the hang of it. So as you make your way toward the end, what I do is I just poke the thread through the braid, and then I twist that same thread around the braid, and later on I'm going to add more thread to that thread by tying a knot. But anyway, so now what you're going to do with the front piece is just make a knot and then cut and tuck, basically. So if you didn't get this complicated art the first time, here's the second time with a lighter colored string, and basically I'm just doing the exact same thing all throughout. Nothing changes. The only thing is you kind of just want to gain a feel for where the next thread should go as you make it towards the back, because obviously you can't see it and it's a needle, so you don't want to poke yourself in the back of the head. But yeah, just kind of get a feel. My braid is kind of messed up right here, but hey, that's life. And if you do run out of string, you can go ahead and just like make a knot connecting both pieces of string to increase the amount of string you have to work with. And again, at the end, I'm poking the thread through the braid and then wrapping thread around the braid. And you can do this however you want. I chose to do mine in the way a children's game of laser tag would look, or your game of laser tag, you know, if you're into that. And then literally I just add more string to every piece of string that needed string before, and I just wrap it randomly, kind of like how people would wrap dreads. And once you get to the end, you just want to make a knot. I made a knot, and then I basically just cut the extra string off from where the knot wasn't hanging, and then when you want to let them loose, you cut that knot off. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and if you like this hairstyle, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like this hairstyle, hey, give it a thumbs up. Either way, this is really hard to do and really hard to think of, but I liked it, and I'm gonna call it art. Bye. Love you guys.